Good morning, students. Hope you all are preparing well for your upcoming exams and practicing regularly. The key to success to clear banking exams is just practice. It helps you to acquire both speed and accuracy. Speed and accuracy play a vital role in clearing your bank exams. So basically, you need speed and accuracy to solve questions right within a short time that is available. So please practice sincerely. So now, without any further ado, let's begin with another very important topic for your examinations, which is error detection. So what is error detection? Error detection, also known as error spotting, is a part of verbal ability section in which grammatically incorrect sentences are spotted or corrected. So basically, in it you need to find and correct the mistakes in a sentence. Fine. Error detection questions are a crucial component of the English language section in bank exams, testing candidates' proficiency in grammar, sentence structure and so on. These questions assess the ability to identify and correct errors in sentences. The error may be related to the incorrect usage of article, noun, pronoun, preposition, tense, verb, adverb, conjunction, adjective, articles and so on. So error spotting is one of the most scoring parts of the bank exams. So if you are familiar and proficient with the rules for spotting errors for bank exams, it will help you to solve any level of error spotting questions easily with accuracy. So basically, error spotting is the most important topic of the English section of the bank exams. In most of the bank exams such as SBI PO, SBI Clerk, IBPS PO, IBPS Clerk, IBPS RRB PO, IBPS RRB Clerk and other insurance exams, error spotting questions play a major role in both prelims and mains level. We can surely expect around 5 questions in every bank exams. So please, error spotting is very important. So do it properly. So now moving on, here are some tips given. So first one is learn the basic rules of grammar and practice them through various exercises. You should have good command over rules of grammar and their applicability. Also keep in mind the various exceptions to these rules. So basically all the rules of grammar that we have done so far will come in handy over here. Fine. Next is practice regularly by solving mock tests, sample papers and previous year question papers. This will help you identify your weak areas and work on them. The more you practice, the more confidence you get. Fine. I hope it's clear. So now moving on, let's solve some error detection questions. As usual, I will give you some time to solve them and then later on we will discuss. So let's begin. Here's the instructions given. Let me first read them out. So read the sentence to find out whether there is an error in it. The error, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. The number corresponding to that part will be your answer. If the given sentence is correct as it is, mark the answer as no error. Ignore the errors of punctuation if any. Fine. So here's the first question. So is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. The sceneries at my friend's house enchanted me. So the error lies in part 1 of the sentence given. Basically, sceneries is wrong. Some nouns do not take plural form. They are uncountable. For example, abuse, information, furniture, gossip, poetry, scenery and so on. Hence, we will replace sceneries with scenery. Thus, option A is the right answer. So, the correct sentence should be, the scenery at my friend's house enchanted me. Fine. Now, moving on, solve the next question. So, is it done? Let's tally. Let me first read out the sentence given. The captain asked the player to play well lest they would lose the game. So, the error lies in part 3 of the sentence given. As you can see, here lest is used. And as we all know, lest is always used with should. We have discussed this rule in our previous classes also. Hence, clearly option C is the right answer. So, the correct sentence should be, the captain asked the player to play well lest they should lose the game. Fine. I hope it's clear. Now, moving on, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's check. Let me first read out the sentence given. Beside working as a doctor, he also writes novel in his spare time. So, the grammatical error lies in part 1 of the sentence. Beside means at or by the side of, whereas besides means in addition to or other than. So, from the sentence, it is clear that besides will be the appropriate preposition over here. Hence, the correct answer is option A. We will replace beside with besides. So, the correct sentence should be, besides working as a doctor, he also writes novel in his spare time. Fine. I hope it's clear. Now, moving forward, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. We look forward to receive payment for the services detailed above. So, the grammatical error lies in part 2 of the sentence given. So, basically there are certain words after which gerund is used. They are with a view to, look forward to, prone to, accustomed to, addicted to. So, as you can see over here, look forward to is used. Therefore, instead of receive, receiving should come over here. Hence, clearly option B is the right answer. So, the correct sentence should be, we look forward to receiving payment for the services detailed above. Fine. Now, moving on, solve the next question. So, is it done? Let's tally. Let me first read out the sentence given. The doctor refused to give any medicine as there was a little hope for his recovery. So, the error lies in part 2 of the sentence. A little means some. It has a positive meaning. Hence, instead of a little, little should be used over here. Little means hardly any or none. It has a negative meaning. And as you can see, the sentence also has a negative tone and meaning as the patient is not likely to recover. Hence, clearly option B is our answer. So, the correct sentence should be, the doctor refused to give any medicine as there was little hope for his recovery. Fine. I hope it's clear. Now, moving forward, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let me first read out the sentence given. More than one student have taken the interview for this company. As you can see here, more than one is used. More than one is always followed by a singular noun and a singular verb. Fine. So, let us check a noun and verb over here. So, here student is our noun and have is our verb. Fine. So, as you can see, student is singular, which is correct, but have is plural, which is wrong. It should be singular. Therefore, replace have with has. Hence, clearly option B is the right answer. So, the correct sentence should be, more than one student has taken the interview for this company. Fine. Now, moving on, solve the next one. So, is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. This candy is preferable than that and its taste is also comparatively good. So, the error lies in part 2 of the sentence. Replace than with to. Always remember that after preferable or prefer, preposition to is used and not than. And as you can see here, preferable is used along with than, which is wrong. Hence, we will replace than with to. So, clearly option B is the right answer choice. So, the correct sentence should be, this candy is preferable to that and its taste is also comparatively good. Fine. I hope it's clear. Now, moving forward, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's check. Let me first read out the sentence given. The teacher gave some useful advices to the students before the board exam. As we all know, advice is an uncountable noun. Hence, it does not take a plural form. Hence, clearly advices is incorrect. Advice should be used over here. Thus, the correct answer is option B. So, the correct sentence should be, the teacher gave some useful advice to the students before the board exam. Fine. Now, moving on, solve the next one. So, is it done? Let's tally. Let me first read out the sentence given. He is enough tall to be selected as sub-inspector in Delhi Police. So, the grammatical error lies in part 1 of the sentence. Enough is always used after the adjective plus enough. That's the correct format, but in the given sentence, as you can see, enough is placed before the adjective tall, which is wrong. Hence, clearly option A is our answer. So, the correct sentence should be, he is tall enough to be selected as sub-inspector in Delhi Police. Fine. Now, next question is this. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. Each of the students in the computer class has to type his own research paper this semester. So, the correct answer is option E, that is no error. So, as you can see here, each of is used. So, according to the rule, either of, neither of, each of and every one of must be followed by a plural noun and a singular verb. So, as you can see in the given sentence, students is our noun and has is our verb. Fine. So, as you can see, students is plural, which is correct, and has is singular, which is also correct. Hence, clearly there is no error in the given sentence. Fine. Therefore, option E is the correct answer. Fine. I hope it's clear to you all. Now, moving on, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's discuss. The selectors told the players that one ought to work very hard to fix his place in the team. So, the correct option is option C. That is, the error lies in part 3 of the sentence. As you can see here, one is used, and as we all know that one, if used in a sentence, should be used throughout. Hence, replace his with one. So, the correct sentence is, the selectors told the players that one ought to work very hard to fix one's place in the team. Fine. Now, moving forward, solve the next one. So, is it done? Let's tally. The grammatical error lies in part 3 of the sentence. So, let me first read out the sentence given. Sam suggested to his siblings that they should go to the school regularly and do their homework sincerely. So, the grammatical error lies in part 3 of the sentence. Articles are omitted before school, college, university, church, hospital, prison and so on when these places are used for their primary purpose. So, in the above sentence, article the should not be used before school, since here school is mentioned in relation to its primary motive. Hence, the correct option is option C. So, the correct sentence should be, Sam suggested to his siblings that they should go to school regularly and do their homework sincerely. Fine. Now, moving on, here's the next question. Solve it. So, is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. Sameer Tandon, who is living in this town since 1955, is a well-known scholar of history and a distinguished musician. So, the correct option is option A. That is, the error lies in part 1 of the sentence. Replace is living with has been living. Because as you can see, since is used in the given sentence, and as we all know, since and for can be used in perfect tense or perfect continuous tense only. We have discussed it in great detail in our previous lectures when we were doing tenses, remember? Hence, the correct sentence should be Sameer Tandon, who has been living in this town since 1955, is a well-known scholar of history and a distinguished musician. Fine. I hope it's clear to you all. So, that's it for today. We will continue further in the next lecture. Thank you.